paper right here. And my pattern paper here, I'm going to create a line for it. Or I can simply do this. Let me use this line from my waistline. Okay, the pieces is going to start from the waistline. So I'll just go ahead. So I'm going to stick my waistline to align on this edge of the paper. I will do this construction first. So that is how you are going to construct all of the pieces once you are done cutting. So I'm making an extension to these pieces. I'm going to make extension of 3 inches. You can make 4 if you want it to flow so much, but I think what I have here is okay for me. I don't want to make it flow too much, so I make 3 and I connect that 3. So I'll simply come to the tip of it and mark 1 inch to the tip of it and mark 1 inch. So at that 1 inch, I'm going to create this so it does not have any sharp edge or a sharp point. So this is what one of your pieces is going to look like, and that is how all your pieces construction is going to look like. So you can see the pieces. That is what you expected to have. I'll set it aside. I'll come over here once again, and I'm going to repeat same process of our pieces construction. So I'll also place it on the waistline and mark out my lines accordingly. So I'll measure 3 inches in front. Okay, so I love to put my pieces on the front, even if I have a zipper. Okay, you can have your pieces at the front, but if you don't want, you can put only on one side. It's all your choice. So from here I'll come up by 1 inch, and from here I'll come up by 1 inch, and then I'm going to do this and do that. So I'll cut now for the other pieces. So if you are doing constructing the back, it's the same thing. Make a princess dart for your back and do the same thing I'm doing right here. Alright, so this is our pieces. This is our pieces, as you can see. So by the time you join this and this, it forms the pieces for you. And then this is the cape. The cape is going to be sewn separately, but I'm going to do the back cape now, so you see how it matches, because the back cape will be cut together with the front cape. It's not going to be on separate pieces. So I'm going to construct the back. So this is what we have for the front. Okay, this is it. So now I'm going to set it aside so we'll be able to construct the front cape. by the back cape. So for the back cape, I'm just using only the chest. This is the chest line and the shoulder line. Okay, so I'm just doing from shoulder to, just to show you the cape. So the cape for the back, you just bring in the front cape. This is the neckline for the front and this is the back. Just merge them together. Can you see? So once it is merged together, you'll be able to have a glimpse of how your cape is going to look like. So at this point, the cape will start as you merge it together. So if you have a seal tape, you can just tape it down. So you can see where the cape is going to start right now. So I'll just view the cape from here. Okay. So I'm going to, it depends on how you want the cape to be. So I'll just start from the center back. Make sure you contour your back before you do this. Okay. So below the chest line, I'm going to divide what I have here like I did in the front. I'm going to divide it by 2. So if I divide by 2, this is the center line. Then the height for this, we use 7. I'll be using 6 for this because I have it below the chest line. But if you want, you can still use the same 7. So I'll go this way. I'll go this way. Okay. So I can also come in with what I have here. You can still use this to reshape, to make your cape here. You understand? So it's as simple as this. Even when you use you turn over this and create the same thing. Okay, so just that I've already started creating. If not, what I could have done now is, as I merged it together at the back, I'll just go in and mark and mark and mark and create the same thing. So here I'll just do this because I've already started creating and it does not affect anything too. So I'll just do this. Okay, so the back is different from the front, so it's okay. So this is what the cape is going to look, and this is the zipper line. So I'm going to trace it out again, just like I've traced that part. So once I'm done tracing, whatever I traced out, I'll call it the back and merge it to the front, and that is the cape design we are creating. So I see through my lines. So I'll just keep following the lines like that, like that, like that. Then go into the front. So this is my back cape. I'm going to cut my back cape. So it has a mandarin collar, so make sure you take the neckline measurements. Okay, so the neckline measurement to create your mandarin collar, we have a detailed video on how to make a mandarin collar right here on this channel. You can also browse down. So here I have 3.5. Okay, that is the neckline for back mandarin collar. So I'll just cut now what I have on the cape. So this is what we have. So I'm matching it up to be sure. Okay, so you can see it matches up. So all I will do is to bring the necklines together. That's how the cape is going to be. So I'm going to gum the necklines together right now. So we'll have this cape as one piece. So when you be cutting it, you cut it for left and for right. This is only one side from the center front, so you are going to cut for left and for right. Alright, so I'm going to cut my back neckline with this. It's not going to have a zipper because we have a zip in the front, so there's no zipper. All you need to do is to make sure you contour the back. So I'm cutting through the armhole. Okay, so if you wish to make, in fact, you are making a princess dart for the back, not if you wish to, because there must be a princess dart. So I'm assuming this line has been contoured right now. Okay, so to achieve that 4 pieces, there must be a princess dart that runs from the center line to the back dart, and you create the same design we did for the front for it. So the most important thing is the neckline. Okay, so by the time you are done with your dress, joining front and back, please don't join the sides. Before you sew this cape, you need to join the seam lines and spread them apart. Bring in the whole cape and align them on the neckline. Can you see? So you are going to align them on the neckline. So once it's aligned on the neckline like this, then you can now stitch on it and hold them as one piece. So once you hold it as one piece right there, that becomes your cape at the end of the day. So you can now raise up this side and sew and join the sides and sew your sleeve while the cape rests on top of the dress, as you can see right there on the thumbnail. So people, that is how we come to the end of this tutorial, and I believe this class was helpful to you. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, drop your comments on the comment section and your suggestions as well. Thank you for coming, and see you in the next class.